The beef between 50 Cent and Big Meech is officially on. Snitch accusations, corrupt federal officers, murder charges. You would think it was a movie, but it's not. When Big Meech appeared in a video with 50 Cent's longtime rival Rick Ross, the internet knew 50 wouldn't hesitate to respond. The same way he did when Southwest T, co-founder of BMF, did the same exact thing not too long ago. And because of this, 50 is looking to do more than respond. It seems like he's looking to end the name and credibility of Big Meech and possibly all of BMF. 50 Cent decided to respond with an Instagram post hinting at the idea of a documentary focusing on a woman named Tammy Cohen's. You may not know who Tammy Cohen's is, but she's definitely an important figure in all of this. She's CEO of BMF Entertainment, Big Meech's company. She had power of attorney for Big Meech when he was in jail, and she's one of the executive producers of the BMF series on Starz. So here's where it gets crazy, because Tammy has been accused of working with Big Meech to set up other members of BMF to get his sentence reduced. So it seems to me that 50 Cent is setting up to do an expose documentary on how Big Meech set up other members of BMF to get out of jail early. But how is that possible? Because technically, Big Meech served his entire sentence. Well, let me explain. There's a man named Dion Cuffy Gatlin. He's the former head of the St. Louis chapter of BMF and a crucial member of the team. He's currently serving a 27-year sentence for 2 murders and drug trafficking. He claims that Big Meech is the reason he's behind bars. Cuffy and Meech's relationship go back to the 90s. At one point, Cuffy paid $250,000 for rights to the BMF entertainment arm. That's movies, that's television, and all of that. That's when Cuffy and 50 Cent's relationship started. So the question is, where did everything go wrong? Well, Cuffy claims Meech introduced him to Tammy Cohen's, who eventually convinced him to buy 100 kilos of cocaine from a source that Meech recommended. Yeah, Meech was still moving coke while he was locked up. He alleges that Tammy was an informant and Meech was aware of this, and the deal went south and he was eventually arrested. He alleges that this deal would have got Meech out of jail several years ago, but the evidence from this arrest became inadmissible in court because Tammy was having an affair with the DEA agent Keith Cromer handling the investigation, so the evidence was thrown out. And if that's true, it means that Big Meech set up his brother and didn't even get out of jail for it. Side note, Rick Ross is definitely a chess player. Even after 50 Cent made millions for Lil Meech and his family and he set them up for a career in TV and film, Rick Ross was still able to slide in and make his presence known. We don't understand the ins and outs of exactly why it played out like this, but I can assure you money is at the heart of it.
You took a picture with Rick Ross? You like a hoe, you put your back against the wall and just slide down. Biggest boss, I've been separating myself from these broke niggas because they don't understand the rules to the streets. You understand? Don't know nigga owe you nothing, homie. Don't owe you nothing. Y'all get money together, y'all niggas get money, keep moving. All that extra shit. You niggas don't even have a relationship with your own brothers, your own mothers and fathers. How the f you gonna act like you real close with me? Stop all that fake capping shit. That's why you niggas ain't got no money. You need a loan, come see the boss. When it's on, come see the boss. If it's hating, if I ain't said nothing to you, I may want to do something to you. It's real, Ricky Rose. You looking at a young hustler on pace to get a B. And I'm going to tell y'all this, and I want y'all to understand this. It's only great entertainment when you forget it's entertainment. Hey, Curtis Jackson, you're more than welcome to bring that Versace Lamborghini to the car show June 7th, and your little homies. I know them with them Auntie Murder. Yeah, I know you got a Toyota Tundra. I know it. I could see it in your face.
Passing of Irv Gotti, rest in peace, who was a longtime rival of 50 Cent. And his passing was just another opportunity for 50 Cent to remind us why he was shot 9 times. Lil Meech will reach out to 50 Cent, try to smooth things over privately, but 50 Cent just posted those DMs to Instagram and decided to respond to Lil Meech publicly. He thought him and 50 Cent had a really strong connection since he was casted to play his dad on a TV show that 50 Cent was running. So much so that 2 years ago, when 50 Cent and his son Marquise were publicly going back and forth over child support payments, Lil Meech would comment on it, making jokes. It all started when Marquise said $6,700 in child support is not enough. He said, quote, $81,000 is not a substantial amount of money. You can't just live anywhere. You talking about you got beef with everybody in the industry. You can't just live anywhere. And of course the internet will lose its mind because 81,000 is a lot of money, but it's not if you have to look over your shoulder for people you don't even know. So Marquise will then respond with this picture on Instagram with the caption, "Since y'all think $6,700 is so much money, someone tell my pops I will pay him $6,700 for just 24 hours of his time so we can do everything I ever wanted to do with him as a kid. Red, yellow, green, whatever color he liked." And then because he thought he had such an inside with 50 Cent, Lil Meech would comment on that post saying, "You stupid. I'll take 50 over there myself. I might even play some games with you." And now that 50 Cent completely, publicly cut off Big Meech, Lil Meech tried to smooth things over and get things moving forward and continue working and making money for everybody. He tried to excuse Big Meech taking a picture and working with Rick Ross because Ross broke bread with Meech. But he said it was just to hold him over until the next season, to which 50 Cent replied publicly, "What next season, little nigga?"
I woke up today and I had this overwhelming thought in my head, and I think like something is telling me to tell y'all or share this message with y'all. So I feel like it's somebody out here, or maybe it's just a bunch of people out here that need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you were special. You really thought you were special. Who told you you were special? You thought you were special.
50 Cent is facing backlash for mocking Irv Gotti's death, keeping their decades-long feud alive even after the Murder Inc. co-founder's passing. After reports emerged Wednesday that Gotti had died, 50 Cent, 49, posted a shady tribute on Instagram. "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him, LOL," he wrote, alongside a photo of himself smoking hookah next to a tombstone that read RIP. He also included a picture of Gotti in a second slide. Fans quickly slammed 50 for his post, calling it evil and disgusting. One warned, death is nothing to play with. Be careful, God is watching. However, some defended him, arguing that Gotti and his associates had once tried to harm 50. Their feud dates back to 1999, when J. Rule, one of Murder Inc.'s top artists, was allegedly robbed by one of 50 Cent's associates. The rivalry escalated with diss tracks, a studio altercation in 2000 where 50 was stabbed, and a shooting later that year linked to Gotti's close associate, Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Gotti, known for launching Ja Rule, DMX, and Ashanti's careers, had suffered from health issues, including diabetes and complications from a stroke, before his passing.
Dog, every day I wake up, I grow closer and closer with realizing why 50 Cent got hit up 9 times. That man is a problem.